This is the repetition and color assignment where you're going to learn how to create repetition and pattern and integrate some color theory principles. So your first step here is to find an object to trace in your sketchbook. I just got like a pair of scissors and I traced it over and over. Your key here is to make sure that some of it overlaps. You don't want them like totally next to each other. So go ahead and do that. And then your next step is you're just going to color it in using color theory principles. So refer to the color wheel for this. But I will show you the primary and the secondary colors that I'm going to use. So I'm going to color in one of these whole scissors here. I've got red. And I'm going to do this kind of quickly. And I'm going to stop once I hit kind of like some overlap. Cool. And then I can see I'm going to pick a different pair of scissors that overlaps with this one, and I'm going to color it in using yellow, being careful not to overlap. That actually looks like a different pair of scissors, so make sure that you're only going with the one pair, and I've got yellow in the background here. Okay, so now I know I can see that yellow and red would overlap right here, and that creates orange, which kind of like was already created by using those pencils, but I am going to go over it with actual orange just to make it brighter. And then the same thing here. So this one's red and yellow, which also makes orange. And I'm going to go over it with orange. And then you're just going to keep doing this until it's all filled up. Green. So I'm going to choose this scissors here underneath is going to be blue. Careful not to overlap. It's hard to tell if it's like underneath, so be careful of that. This little piece right here is going to be blue and also yellow, which makes green. So one way to make green is you can use your colored pencils and overlap them. Or you can use your green colored pencil. And then right here it's blue, but it's also red, which makes purple. And then over here it's blue and it's yellow, so this part's going to be green again. So this process will happen kind of naturally, since you can see that the colors create the color that you are looking for. So as you draw, it should just happen naturally. And then this one here is blue and it's also red, which is again purple. And this one right here is blue and red too, so that's also going to be purple. So you can see I've kind of got like the rainbow starting to happen here. So make sure that you are being careful and following each one of your shapes fully. And you're going to go ahead and complete that for this entire sheet, alternating colors, and you can also create a background if you'd like.